Join us for our final day in Copenhagen, one full of twists and turns of the best kind, before we embark on our 11-night Disney Magic Cruise. We started our third day in Copenhagen with the countdown of the 14 hours until embarkation day, and we were on a mission to soak up every last bit of Copenhagen charm. But as every seasoned traveler knows, the best laid plans often change. Our original idea was to whisk ourselves to the brand new fairy tale experience at the Hans Christian Andersen house in Odense, Denmark. It's an hour-and-a-half trip by train where we could immerse ourselves in the whimsical universe of Andersen's imagination, the source of so many of the Disney stories that we adore. But sometimes the best stories are the ones we don't write ourselves. A 3-hour train ride, round trip, didn't seem to fit into Kai's goals, so we pivoted to a different source of Disney inspiration, a whole day at Tivoli Gardens. But first, we made a quick stop to grab some baby essentials before boarding the ship, so we made a pit stop at Irma supermarket near Tivoli to stock up. But then, we needed essentials for ourselves, so we went back to Puck for another fresh, delicious smørrebrød to fuel us for the main event.
Hello from Tivoli!
We arrived just after the park opened for the day, and then for the next 6 hours we enjoyed the atmosphere that inspired Walt Disney's core idea for Disneyland, after the Disney family first visited Tivoli on July 5, 1951. Becky Klein, the director of the Disney Archives, has said that Tivoli impressed Walt as what an amusement place should be, and we tried our best to not miss anything that Kai could enjoy. On the Panda, Kai got to see Tivoli from a little higher up. The animals on the classic carousel were so popular that we went on it twice. The vintage cars called us once again. The flying trunk introduced Kai to many of Hans Christian Andersen's stories. By then, though, we were ready for a break.
Okay, we are at a gin bar at Tivoli. We've had a really, really nice day. We rode lots of kiddie rides with this one here. We even got to go on the flying trunk, so that was really special because we went on that, my husband and I, when we were here in 2017. He did the carousel twice, really great for kids' rides. He's just being a gem, and we're having a lovely time at this little table here.
After our refreshments, we continued to enjoy all that Tivoli has to offer. There was no shortage of games to play. Kai won a pinwheel while fishing for some ducks, and my husband showed me that his not bad at archery is actually pretty great.
Oh my goodness gracious!
But even in a day filled with pixie dust, one must refuel. So we headed to some outdoor tables at the Grefton, a wonderful restaurant near Tivoli's Pantomime Theatre. It's been there since 1874 when it was called the Theatre Cafe. Its food and service are consistently excellent, so we ordered some fresh salmon and a couple of Carlsbergs to round out our time in the park.
Okay, so we are heading out after having a really great day at Tivoli. We slept in today and we really, really needed the rest. We got to Tivoli a little bit after lunch. It doesn't open until about 11:15 anyway, the ride. So we rode most of the kiddie rides that I could take Gu on. And we did the vintage cars again. We did the panda ride, which was really fun. He's been doing great on the rides, so we've just been having total blast. And then we had dinner at a place called Grofen, and we had some more Danish food there, and it's just really wonderful. And it's only about 5:30, so we have to pack back in the room, but I think we're in a good spot.
As the sun kissed the day goodbye, we strolled hand in hand along the harbor, our hearts full, our spirits lifted, and another wonderful day in Copenhagen sealed in our family journal. Kai and I ended it in our usual way.
Splish splash time. How was your swim in the pool?
We closed out our 3 days in Copenhagen with a special unboxing. These wonderful personalized t-shirts, which meant we were ready for our next journey with the beginning of our 11-night cruise on the Disney Magic.